بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيب بارك فيه. اخوتي في الله، حياكم الله، الله يحفظكم. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. الله يبارك فيكم جميعا. طيب يا إخوة, may Allah aid you all in your affairs. أعانكم الله في جميع أموركم. لا تملوا لا تملوا. ما معنى هذا؟ لا تملوا. ما معنى مل؟ قد مللت. هل مللت؟ لا تملوا. ما معنى ملل؟ هل مللت؟ هل مللت؟ أصابني ملل. لا تملوا. نعم, don't become bored. نعم, هل مللت? Did you become bored? لا تملوا. نعم, ملة ملة. نعم, لا تملوا يا إخوتي, لا تملوا. نعم, لكن اصبروا. لا بد أننا نتأنى. We have to take our time. This is not one of them quick courses that claim to give you Arabic in 3 months and you'll be speaking fluently, or I offer you 300 words and you know 70% of the Quran. This is not that course. This is not the shortcut course. This is the regular course of learning Arabic. We don't have any deen words and street words. We're just studying Arabic. That's it. We don't have those divisions. We're studying Arabic the old-fashioned way. ولكن نحن ندرسه على طريقة علم الصرف. We're studying from the knowledge of sarf, science of sarf. Well, it's conjugation. والآن نحن في تصريف الأفعال. We're in the conjugation of what? Of verbs. And book number 2, I'm working on it now. هو تصريف الأسماء, the conjugation of nouns. وما يشتق من we're going to get into all of that. The masdar and everything that branches off of the masdar. Like 8 parts of speech come from the masdar. Now, and we're going to go. First, we're going to study the masdar in book 2. It's in depth. Then we're going to do the ism fa'il. Then we're going to do ism maf'ul. Then we're going to do siga mubalagha. That's 3. Then we're going to go sifa mushabbaha. That's 4. Then you got ism makan. That's 5. Ism zaman. That's 6. Ism ala, a tool. Na'am. Thumma ism tafdeel, like akbar wa asra. 8 things. All of them with asma. Na'am. All of them with asma. And it comes from one masdar. Na'am. So like you might have the verb talaba, which means to request. So the masdar is talab. That's the masdar, talab, like talabul ilm, seeking ilm. Then you have the person is talib. He's the one who's seeking. And the thing that's being sought is matlub. That's matlub. That's the thing that's being sought. And so on and so forth. Tayyib, inshallah. So now we're verbs. Now we're just doing madi, mudari, and amr. That's what we're doing now. So take your time. We want to get this down. These are the what? Beneficial fundamentals of learning Arabic. These are the fundamentals. If you have this, these different, so that what there is just on scale number 1, and the rest of the 5 books entail all the other scales, except book number 3. What is book number 3 about? Huruf al-illa. And huruf al-illa is only a problem in what? Siga fa'ala. Siga fa'ala is only a problem. It's only a problem. It's only troublesome in siga fa'ala. Like if the verb has a wow in it, like qala yaqulu, it changes to yaqulu. Changes to yaqulu. But if there was a wow in the middle from another verb like sawwara, it stays there. Yusawwiru. And taswir, it stays, the wow stays there. And the person is musawwir. The wow stays there. So it doesn't get lost. It doesn't change to an aleph or ya. It doesn't do that except in siga fa'ala. So that I made a book specifically for it. This is for those who can understand what I'm saying, just so we can understand where we're going. Now, so we're going to take our time. We started in what? January 28th. Look how you are on January 28th, 2024. I'll be with you all if you're hanging with one. Looks like a long run. Okay. How are you going to get Arabic? And other than that, you're going to get it. It's 3 months. It takes time. But you're going to benefit. You're going to feel enrichment as you go. Now, especially after I made this book, so that when you finish this book, inshallah, you can wheel and deal. When you finish book 2, I don't know if y'all stick around with me. I'll probably just take the books and study on your own. I'm saying that now. You're going to see. You're like, I got this. I could do this on my own. I know how to study. You're going to know how to study. You're going to know how to review. It's going to make sense to you. You can just go on your own. But inshallah, we'll see. Tayyib, today you all have this reading. We're going to read these 2 parts. The first part, when it says, وَكَذَلِكَ كَثِيرٌ مِنَ الْآبَاءِ. And the end of that paragraph, it says, وَيَتَّبِعُ الْأَنْبِيَاءَ وَالْمُرْسَلِينَ. And then that which we read yesterday, وَبِحَمْدِ اللَّهِ وَبِنِعْمَتِهِ جَعَلَ اللَّهُ لِدِينِهِ رِجَالًا. Are you all with me, brothers and sisters online? Tayyib. Listen up. No barking at the print. No barking at the print. Look where you're going to stop. Aim, shoot. Aim, shoot. No one word reading. وَكَذَلِكَ كَثِيرٌ مِنَ الْآبَاءِ يُرِيدُونَ أَوْلَادَهُم. That's not reading. That's not reading. Phrase by phrase. Phrase by phrase. Take your time. Listen up. From the beginning of this book, we had a condition. What's the condition of this class? No stuttering. That's the condition. فوق النجوم. No stuttering. It's not that I want you to get from the top to the bottom. I want you to do it fluently. So what do you have to do? Take your time. That's all you have to do, is take your time. You have a ghaya. You have a goal that you set. Your goal is to complete this without stuttering, not just to read it, without stuttering. Slightest mistake you don't want. طيب إن شاء الله. طيب يا إخوة، عندك يا غالب.
وكذلك كثير من الآباء يريدون أولادهم أن يكونوا أطباء ومهندسين ويحبون لهم أن يلبسوا ملابس طيبة ويسكنوا في بيوت واسعة ولا يرجون لهم أن يتعلموا علوم الدين ويكونوا صالحين ويتبعوا الأنبياء والمرسلين.
Again, ويتبعوا
الأنبياء والمرسلين. وبحمد الله ونعمته جعل الله لدينه رجالا.
I say جعل الله. Like every
الله.
وبحمد الله وبنعمته.
وبحمد الله
ليس بحمد دل كسرة.
وبحمد الله ونعمته وبحمد الله وبنعمته جعل الله لدينه رجالا ورفع من بين هؤلاء المسلمين طلاب العلم الشرعي.
طلاب العلم الشرعي.
فإنهم يقرؤون كتاب الله ويحفظونه ويعملون به ويحضرون دروس العلماء ويدعون الناس إلى الخير ونساؤهم.
إلى هناك. We didn't read that last part. We didn't read that last part. This is where we stopped. عندك يا هارون. That's good.
وكذلك كثير من الآباء يريد وكذلك كثير من الآباء يريدون أولادهم أن يكونوا
أتباء.
أطباء ومهندسين.
Okay, so now let's go back to the beginning.
نعم. وكذلك كثير من الآباء من الآباء يريدون أولادهم أن يكونوا أطباء ومهندسين.
Okay, I'll go back. يريدون
أولادهم أن يكونوا أطباء ومهندسين.
Good.
ويحبون لهم أن يلبسوا ملابس طيبة.
Again,
ويحبون لهم أن يلبسوا ملابس طيبة ويسكنوا في بيوت واسعة ولا يرجون لهم أن يتعلموا علوم الدين.
Okay, let's go back. ولا
يرجون لهم أن يتعلموا علوم الدين.
Okay, we want to get used to the scale. This scale is not the fa'ala scale, it's tafa'ala. So you're going to say an yata'al. Don't say yata'al. Don't say yata'al. Don't rush. Say an yata'alla. An yata'alla. Take your time. Take your time on each one.
أن يتعلموا علوم الدين.
That's mad. علوم الدين. Again, ويرجون لهم
ولا يرجون لهم أن يتعلموا.
There is no shadda.
يتعلموا علوم الدين ويكونوا صالحين ويتبعوا الأنبياء والمرسلين.
Good.
وبحمد الله ونعمته. وبحمد الله وبنعمته جعل الله لديني.
Okay, let's go back. I'm going to be harsh on you on this word. Don't say ja'al Allah. Say ja'al Allah.
جعل الله.
Ja'al Allah. Now ja'alal. Ja'alallah. There's two lambs there. The lamb for ja'ala and the lamb on the name of Allah, which is mushaddada. Ja'alallah. Good.
وبحمد الله
ليس بحمد لله بحمد
الله وبنعمته جعل الله لديني رجالا.
نعم جعل الله لدينه رجالا. Go back. جعل الله جعل is the verb. جعل
الله
لا جعل
الله لدينه رجالا رفع من
go back.
ورفع من بينها أولئك المسلمين.
Take your time. ورفع من بين هؤلاء, from amongst these, raised up from amongst these Muslims. ورفع من بين هؤلاء.
ورفع من بين هؤلاء المسلم وبين
ليس وبين. من بين هؤلاء المسلمين. Just read that part. من بين هؤلاء المسلمين.
من بين هؤلاء right. من بين هؤلاء المسلمين.
Now, why is there kasra on بيني? Because of min. من بيني, from amongst. من بين هؤلاء المسلمين. Read that again.
So I can't just do it like this. من بين هؤلاء المسلمين.
Yes, you can. If that's better for you, do it. But don't do this. من بين هؤلاء المسلمين, like it's not attached.
Right.
They are together. They're both ma'rifah. It's هؤلاء المسلمين. If you want to stop and say al-Muslimin, but don't bring a break. Don't bring a big fossil between the two.
Right.
as if it's another statement, another sentence.
ورفع من بينها ورفع من بين هؤلاء المسلمين من بين هؤلاء المسلمين طالب العلم شارع.
Come on, get these words. These are Muslimin, right? These are a group of people.
هؤلاء المسلمين طلاب العلم شارع. شرعي.
الشرعي.
الشرعي.
So what's the difference between شرعي وشارع? What's شارع mean?
Street.
All right, street is street. So it's not gonna be understood. الشرعي.
الشرعي.
Right, which is like a nisba connecting something to the shar. Shar'i. Shar is the legislation. It's shar'i. It's legislative. Like America, Ameriki. Let's go back. Let's go back over there. Pardon me for being strict. These letters, look at this warafa'a. Don't muscle your way through 4 harakas that come. Warafa'a. Say warafa'a bain. Say warafa'a. And say suwaran. Suwaran. Warafa'a. Ja'ala Allah. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. It's a bam, bam. Don't say وَيَتَعْلَمُونَ وَيَتَّبِعُونَ. وَيَتَعَلَّمُونَ وَيَتَّبِعُ الْمُرْسَلِينَ. You have to take your time. So take this as a golden rule. Listen up. Take this as a golden rule. The thing that's difficult on your tongue, slow down. Don't speed up because it's difficult on your tongue. So you're going to be over expressive with it. The thing that's difficult, say وَيَتَعَلَّمُونَ عُلُومَ الدِّينِ and say وَيَتَعَلَّمُونَ عُلُومَ الدِّينِ. Now don't try it like that. Slow down. Anything in the Quran, anything that's difficult on your tongue, slow down. Make your pronunciation and your enunciation, which is concentration on the syllables, exaggerated. Don't rush and muscle your way through it.
Why do I want to go fast? Why do I just?
Because you just want to get through it. Everybody's like this is the way you could just get through it. No, you want to take your time. وَرَفَعَ. Pardon me for being strict. Don't you see that this is 2 words? Warafa'a. It's not warafa'a. If it was 1 word, warafa'a. No, it's warafa'a. And he raised. Warafa'a. Warafa'a. It's not warafa'a. Warafa'a. It's warafa'a. Nah. There's places like that in the Quran. Allah says, Inna Allaha la ma'al muhsinin. What does this mean? Wa inna Allaha la ma'al muhsinin. What does that mean? وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَمَعَ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. Is what those that do good. And the lam is just for tawqid. It's lama'a. The word is ma'a. The word is lama'a. But it's not inna Allah lama'a al-muhsinin. Lama'a is lama'a. It's lama'a. It's not lama'a. Lama'a is a word that's by itself. These are 2 words. Lama'a. Lama'a. It's not lama'a. Brothers and sisters online, are you all with us? You're expressing yourself. Na'am. It's not inna Allah lama'a. Lama'a means lum'a, to bring light to something. Na'am. Allah lama'a al-muslimin. It's not lama'a, it's lama'a. Lama'a. It's not that la is long. It's not long. It's still 1 harakah, Abdul Samad. Still 1 harakah. Na'am. But it's the way that you express yourself. Are you with us online? Inna Allah lama'a. Lama'a. Not inna Allah lama'al. No, it's not lama'a. Lama'a. Like here, you want warafa'a. Warafa'a bayna. Warafa'a min bayni ha'ula'i al-muslimin tullab al-ilm al-shar'i. Tab, go back, yeah.
The warafa'a.
Warafa'a.
ورفع من بين هؤلاء المسلمين طلاب العلم شرعي.
Now, طلاب العلم. طلاب. Let me get طلاب shadda there, and then that lam has sukun. طلاب it's a fatha.
طلاب العلم.
ولكن where's the shadda? It's not طلاب, it's طلاب. It's طلاب. Like kuffar. Everything on that is a jama'. That's a scale for jama'.
طلاب العلم.
Good. طلاب العلم الشرعي.
طلاب العلم الشرعي.
نعم.
فإنهم يقرؤون كتاب الله ويحفظون ويعملون به.
Okay, go back. فإنهم
يقرؤون كتاب الله ويحفظون ويعملون به.
Because it's not like you're reading something that was
Funny
comprehended.
is I got commas in here and I'm just skipping my own commas.
يحفظونه ويعملون به.
نعم. ويحفظون ويعملون به ويحضرون دروس العلماء.
دروس العلماء.
درسال, right? ألف.
دروس العلماء. Very good. نعم. ففتح.
دروس العلماء.
Again. ويحضرون دروس العلماء.
ويحضرون دروس العلماء.
دروس
العلماء. ويدعون النساء إلى
No. Again.
ويدعون النساء إلى الخير.
We had halwa in one desk. Now we got the nisa.
No, wait.
Come on.
Nah.
We don't have halwa here, and we don't have nisa here. But inshallah, Allah's going to make it easy for you. This is Nas here.
ويدعون الناس إلى خير.
MashaAllah. Inshallah. We don't want your tafsir. We just want the clear print. No tafsir in class. Okay. No tafsir. So, yeah. And Isa.
وكذلك كثير من الآباء ويريدون
It's not why.
يريدون أولادهم أن يكونوا أتباء ومهندسين.
Okay, let's go back. If you find difficult at the end of the word, don't pronounce it. Say al-aba, and don't say aba, e, or u, or a. If you don't know what, just stop. Aba, atibba. Is it atibba, or atibba, e? Say atibba. Stop. It's like a safety stop. So let's go back. Okay, وكذلك
كثير من الآباء ويريدون.
No, you can't say what. What would that mean? Why you doing? It would change the meaning. And many of the fathers, and they want. There's no and. Many of the fathers want. This is the verb. Right. It's not what you doing.
يريدون.
Go back to the beginning.
كذلك كثير من الآباء يريدون أولادهم أن يكونوا أتباء ومهندسين ويحبون لهم أن يلبسوا ملابس طيبة ويسكنوا في بيوت واسعة.
Keep that together. بيوت واسعة. Keep that together.
بيوت واسعة.
Again.
ويسكنوا في بيوت واسعة ولا يرجون لهم أن يتعلموا علوم الدين.
Again, nice and smooth. ولا يرجون
لهم أن يتعلموا علوم الدين ويكونوا صالحين ويتبعوا الأنبياء والمرسلين.
Okay, nice and smooth. ويكونوا صالحين ويتبعوا الأنبياء والمرسلين.
ويكونوا صالحين ويتبعوا.
Lean on it. ويتبعوا
الأنبياء والمرسلين.
One more time. ويكونوا صالحين
ويتبعوا الأنبياء والمرسلين.
The shadda, brothers and sisters online, lean on it. Stop. Take a break. Take advantage of it. It's there. Take advantage of things. Like just stop and regroup and refresh. Then proceed. وَيَتَّبِعُوا يَتَعَلَّمُونَ يَتَكَلَّمُونَ. And same thing if it's a mud. وَيُذَاكِرُونَهَا. If it's a mud, take advantage of it. To regroup. Continue.
وبحمد الله ونعمته. وبحمد الله وبنعمته جعل الله دينه.
جعل الله
جعل الله دينه
Naam,
رجالا.
Ja'al Allah. Look at it.
جعل الله لدينه
Well, Allah made for his religion, made for the benefit of his religion.
جعل الله لدينه رجالا ورفع من بين هؤلاء المسلمين طلاب علم الشرعي
Ash-Shar'i. Okay, all of you make that shadda on tullab clear. Tullab al-ilm ash-shar'i. Not tullab. Tullab al-ilm.
طلاب العلم الشرعي
Again, ورفع من بيني.
ورفع من بين هؤلاء المسلمين طلاب العلم الشرعي.
نعم.
فإنهم يقرؤون كتاب الله ويحفظونه ويعلمون به ويعملون به.
Let's go back. فإنهم يقرؤون كتاب الله ويحفظونه ويعملون به.
فإنهم يقرؤون كتاب الله ويحفظونه ويعملون به
ليس
ويحضرون دروس العلماء.
Again, دروس العلماء. Again, ويحضرون
دروس العلماء ويدعون الناس إلى الخير.
Again, ويدعون straight to it.
ويدعون الناس إلى الخير.
Type ashadda, you go straight to the shadda. Listen up. Sometimes you all have to read this from memory, but the best benefit is when you read it in class. This is beneficial, more beneficial than reading it from memory. Because memory, it takes you away from the opportunity of correcting your pronunciation and being comfortable. Nah. This one is looking, but the benefit is greater. Nah, because I can correct you and you're not all nervous or anything, that it's right in front of you. And you have a better opportunity to correct yourself and improve. Nah. So you all sometimes do that while you're teaching. This is better than to memorize, but they have to memorize some of it so they get used to speaking from their head. But it's greater that they just come and read it and comprehend it. Are you with me online, brothers and sisters online? This is a greater exercise that the student looks at it and reads it well, better than trying just to go from memory, because it's too much to tackle. It's too much to tackle. So sometimes that and sometimes this, but this is better. The bet is all good, but the benefit is greater. عندك يا عبد الصبور.
وكذلك كثير من الآباء يريدون أولادهم أن يكونوا أطباء ومهندسين.
Pardon me for being harsh. Your dal is not correct. You say أولادهم. You say أولادهم. أولاد da. Put your tongue up there, make it a dal. يريدون أولادهم.
يريدون أولادهم أن يكونوا أطباء ومهندسين ويحبون لهم أن يلبسوا ملابس طيبة ويسكنوا في بيوت واسعة ولا يرجون لهم أن يتعلموا علوم الدين ويكونوا صالحين ويتبعوا الأنبياء والمرسلين.
Good. Go back. Say that again. That was good. ولا يرجون لهم
أن يتعلموا علوم الدين ويكونوا صالحين ويتبعوا الأنبياء
Make it
والمرسلين
smooth in your tongue. وَيَتَّبِعُوا
ويتبعوا الأنبياء والمرسلين وبحمد الله وبنعمته جعل الله لدينه رجالا ورفع من بين هؤلاء المسلمين
Again, وَرَفَعَ
ورفع من بين هؤلاء المسلمين طلاب العلم ورفع من بين هؤلاء المسلمين طلاب العلم الشرعي فإنهم يقرؤون كتاب الله ويحفظونه ويعملون به.
Again, وَيَحْفَظُونَهُ وَيَعْمَلُونَ بِهِ. Don't say وَيَعْمَلُونَ بِهِ. Say وَيَحْفَظُونَهُ وَيَعْمَلُونَ بِهِ. And you're talking to your little daughter Fatima, and she's sitting right in front of you, and you explain to her about this story.
ويحفظونه ويعملون به ويحضرون دروس العلماء ويدعون الناس إلى الخير.
طيب عندك يا أشرف.
وكذلك كثير من الآباء يريدون أولادهم أن يكونوا أطباء ومهندسين ويحبون لهم أن يلبسوا ملابس طيبة ويسكنوا في بيوت واسعة ولا يرجون لهم أن يتعلموا علوم الدين ويكونوا صالحين ويتبعوا الأنبياء والمرسلين. وبحمد الله وبنعمته جعل الله لدينه رجالا ورفع من بين هؤلاء المسلمين طلاب العلم الشرعي فإنهم يقرؤون كتاب الله ويحفظونه ويعملون به ويحضرون دروس العلماء ويحضرون دروس العلماء ويدعون الناس إلى الخير.
طيب بارك الله فيكم بارك الله فيكم جميعا. I'm pretty sure you all feel that you all are strengthening and improving. It's a gradual process. And I want you all to ask Allah for His assistance and tawfiq. Now, how we doing online? Brothers and sisters online, how we doing? How did you all read? Tayyib, barakallahu feekum. Okay, we're going to read this last part of this book before we go on. I want you all to remember what chapter we're in. We're on lesson number 20. What's the topic? Hum, hunna, huma. So we did hum, yuriduna, yalbasu, na'am, yata'allamu. That's for whom. And now we're going to get in the point where it's hunna. Now, at the end of this story. Okay? Then huma is going to come in Jumul Mufida. Are you all with us? In this section here, we have three new pronouns, hum, hunna, and huma. Hum, we've taken already in the story. قال فإنهم يقرؤون كتاب الله. Need them. These طلاب العلم. ويحفظونه them. ويعملون به. نعم. ويحضرون. That's all for hum. ويدعون. That's all for hum. Okay. Now this last section here, it says when nisa'uhum, be ready, like hello. This is just going to convey that part. But what about huma? That's going to come in the rest of the chapter. Na'am. Tayyib. You all after me. When nisa'uhum yahfazna al-Qur'an. يحفظنا القرآن ويفهمنه ويستمعن خطب أهل العلم ويستمعن خطبه ويستمعن ويستمعن خطب أهل العلم. And that should be علمي مضاف إليه. نعم. Or should it be a كسرة? What should be a كسرة or فتحة? What do y'all say? كسرة. I don't have no doubts about it. I don't have any doubts about it. نعم. That should be a كسرة علمي. No. طيب. Again, let's go back. ونساؤهم يحفظن القرآن. يحفظن القرآن. يحفظن القرآن. ويفهمنه. ويفهمنه. You have to add a noon to the end of the word, and the end of the word is going to be with a sukoon. The end of the original word. يذهبن يأكلن يجلسن يلبسن يتكلمن. نعم. طيب. ويفهمنه. You're adding a noon. You call this noon and niswa. And niswa means nisa. Noon and niswa. Noon and niswa. Niswa is a plural for nisa. Nisa is a plural. Niswa is a plural. Both of them are plural. Time. ويستمعن خطب أهل العلم. خطب أهل العلم. ويلبسن لباسا شرعيا. ويلبسن لباسا. ويلبسن لباسا شرعيا. كلهم من الرجال والنساء. This word كلهم is shadda. It's not كلهم. It's not كلهم. كلهم. All right. كلهم من الرجال والنساء. يطلبون العلم. ويعبدون الله. ويسعدون. ويفرحون بذلك. Hi, brothers and sisters online. This is on you all. This is on you all. وَنِسَاؤُهُمْ يَحْفَظْنَ الْقُرْآنِ. What does that mean? وَنِسَاؤُهُمْ يَحْفَظْنَ الْقُرْآنِ. And their women memorize the Quran. Na'am. وَنِسَاؤُهُمْ يَحْفَظْنَ الْقُرْآنِ. نعم. وَيَفْهَمْنَهُ. وَيَفْهَمْنَهُ. نعم. And the women memorize the Quran. وَيَفْهَمْنَهُ. What does that mean? وَيَفْهَمْنَهُ. And they understand it. وَيَسْتَمِعْنَ خُطَبَ أَهْلِ الْعِلْمِ. وَيَسْتَمِعْنَ خُطَبَ أَهْلِ الْعِلْمِ. And they listen to the lectures of the scholars, right? For khutab is the plural for what? Khutbah. Khutab. Naam, khutab. Tired. وَيَلْبَسْنَ لِبَاسًا شَرْعِيًّا. وَيَلْبَسْنَ لِبَاسًا. And they wear a legislated dress of clothing. Naam, religious dress. Naam. Everything is understood, brothers and sisters online. Is everything understood? Are we going too fast? Who needs clarification? Who needs help? Everything is good? We're going to proceed. طيب. كلهم من الرجال والنساء. Brothers and sisters online, what does that mean? كلهم من الرجال والنساء. كلهم من الرجال والنساء. All of them, from the men and the women, all of them. from the men and the women. نعم. يطلبون العلم. يطلبون العلم. Seek knowledge, right? All of them seek knowledge. يطلبون العلم ويعبدون الله. ويعبدون الله. نعم. ويسعدون. What does that mean? يسعدون here, brothers. What does that mean? يسعد. يسعدون. So what does this mean? They يطلبون الله ويعبدون الله. يطلبون ويعبدون الله ويسعدون. يسعد, right? They live happily. نعم. يسعدون ويفرحون بذلك. يعني be seeking ilm and with worshiping Allah. يفرحون بذلك. What does that mean? يفرحون بذلك. And they rejoice with that. Be. Why is it be that? And with the ibadah and with seeking him, with wearing their clothes and with study and with they're happy with that. Be that with that. That was preceded.
What's the difference between يسعدون and يفرحون?
No. Yas'ad is like happiness. Yafrah is like to rejoice at something. Farah is to rejoice at something. Sa'ada is like a state of contentment, as somebody said. State of contentment. Yas'ad. This comes from the word sa'ada. And the person is what? Sa'id. And the woman is Sa'ida. Are y'all with me? Sa'id. That's a nice name. Sa'id. And the man's name would be Farhan. You know about the name Farhan. I mean, Yadul al-Farah. It's Yafrah. Na'am. So the feminine of Farhan is not Farhana, it's Farha. Woman would be Farha. Well, Sa'id, brother's name is Sa'id, and who's Sa'ada? Sa'ida. A woman's name would be Sa'ida. So good name to give your child. Sa'id. It's a good name.
Just talking about all of it wouldn't be till that he wouldn't use the feminine.
No, it doesn't have to be. No. But and that all that, huh? No, we're talking about what? يطلبون العلم and يعبدون Allah and memorizing Quran and all those things. They're happy with that. They find their contentment and happy with that. Meaning somebody would think that a woman that's wearing libas al-shar'i, she's miserable. Her life is hot, rough. That's odd. She's martaha. She's like, man, she's living it up. Man, it don't get no better than that. I'm sorry. It don't get no better than that. That's the best they could get. So I just wanted to emphasize that. Yes, I do. Why yafrahun bi dhalik? It's not they're doing it with ta'ab. They're doing it in there fi mashaqqa. Na'am. Antum ma'iya ikhwati fillah. Are you all with us? Na'am. If that's the case, we're going to move on. Y'all have to read that little spot tomorrow, but we're moving on. Look how these verbs conjugate. We're moving on. Yep. We're on page 177. تصريف الفعل المضارع. What does that mean here, brothers? تصريف الفعل المضارع. What does that mean? The conjugation of fi'l mudari. Let's get back to our topic. We'll finish the story. The story is there just to give us examples, real life examples. Now we're in al-Masarf. Okay? Look what we have here. We have, barakallahu fikum, 3 pronouns, which is really divided into 4 categories. We have hum, and we have hunna, and we have huma. And huma is on 2 categories. It could be masculine or feminine. We did this before in the Maldi. So you say huma dhahaba if it's 2 men. If it's 2 women, you say huma dhahabata. Dhahabata. We took that before. Are you with us online? So now we're in the mudara. Huma is going to have masculine and feminine. So just read these examples that are here before us. We're just going to do hum. Okay. Hum, we have taraka wa khalaqa wa kana. Na'am. So we have a lot of verbs. They're not all going to fit on the screen. Let me make this a little smaller. Okay. Hopefully you all can see it. Look at hum. Hum yatrukun. Hum yakhluqun. Yani hum yatrukun, they leave. Yakhluqun, they make. Yakunun, they are. They are. Yarjun, they wish. Yatlubun, they seek or they desire. Yaskunun, they live. Yasma'un, they hear. Yafrahun, wa yas'udun. That's yas'adun. Not yas'ud, that's yas'ad. Yas'ad. Yas'ad, ya ikhwan. Yas'ad. That's for whom. Okay, that's for whom. Let's look at hunna. So for whom, you have to add what? It has to be a ya at the beginning. Okay, it's going to be a ya at the beginning. The only ghaib that takes a ta is here. Here tadhhab. Here ta'kul. It's ghaib, but it takes a ta. You with me, Ashfaq? Here takes a ta. Here taf'al. Here ta'mal. Here tusalli. Here ta'kul. Here tashrab. Here tajlis. Na'am, here tajlis. Na'am. But the rest of them, huwa yahfaz. Na'am. Wa hum yahfazuna. Takes a ya. But the same thing when hunna. It starts with a ya. Yatrukna. You add to the end of the word what? A noon niswa. But the end of the original letter gets a sukoon. The end of the original letter gets a sukoon. The end of the original letter is a kaf. Taraka. So you say yatrukna. Khalaqa yakhluqna. Kana yakunna. Why is that mushaddad? Who's going to answer what happened? Yakunna. What happened? Who's going to explain? Where is the wow? What two sukoons came together? The word was yakunu. Kana yakunu. When we had to put a sukoon on the end of the verb, on the end of the original letter, which is a noon, when we put a sukoon on the noon, we have two sukoons that come together. The noon that's the sukoon that's on the noon, and that wow has a sukoon. Okay, so we're going to get rid of the weaker letter. We're going to drop the what? The wow. We're left with two noons, mushaddada. Because what is a shadda? The shadda is an expression of two letters. The first one has a sukoon. The second one has a fatha, kesra, or dhamma. Brothers and sisters online, are you all with us? Am I going too fast? Kalima and noon. This one came together. No lam al kalima. No lam al kalima. No, not lam al kalima. Yakunna. The word is yakun. The word is kana yakunu. Na'am. Yakun. It's really yakunna. But we have, when we say yaturuk, now we put a noon on the calf. Yaturukna. We put a sukoon on the end of the calf. After that, we say yakhluqna. We put a sukoon on the end of the qaf. We say yafhamna. Yafhamna. We put a noon on the meme. Na'am. You say yastami'na. We put a noon on the ain. Na'am. Tayyib. For here we have to put a sukoon on the noon. If we put a sukoon on the noon, then we have the sukoon on the wow and the noon. And in Arabic, you can't have two noons that come together. We can't have two sukoons that come together. I'm sorry. We can't have two sukoons that come together. So we have to drop what? That weak letter. So now we're left with two noons. The first one has a sukoon. The second one has, that's what you call a shadda. A shadda is an expression of two of the same exact letters. The first one has a sukoon, and the second one has either fatha, kasra, dhamma, ya harun. You understand what we did here? Yeah. Yakunna. 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 It's just like yadhabna. It's just like yatrukna. It's on the same scale. Are you all with us online? All right. All right. This is important. That's Arabic. This is Arabic. That's what Arabic is. That's ilm al-sarf. This has nothing to do with nahu. That's ilm al-sarf. You have to know that. Na'am. Imagine if you don't know this word. There's a word that's kanna yakunnu. Na'am. In Surah Al-Qasas, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wallahu ya'lam ma tukinnu suduruhum. Wallahu ya'lam ma tukinnu sudurukum. And that what your heart hides. Kanna yakinnu means to hide something. But that's not what this is here. You got to be careful. Wallahu ya'lam ma tukinnu sudur. What the hearts hide. Tukinnu. Nah, but this is yakunna. It's not takinnu. It's yakunna. It's going to make you like yakunna. If it's a dhamma there, yakunna, it must be a wow that's missing. It's a dhamma. Yakunna. It's a wow that's missing there. That's a wow that's missing there. Some kana yakunu. Nah, brothers and sisters online, you with us? You antum sarfiyun. You're the students of sarf. You take a word, you break it down. You can put it in Madi, you can put it in Mudari, you can put it with this pronoun, you can put that with pronoun, any pronoun. We're about to finish all the pronouns. So you can take any word, as long as it's on the Fa'ala scale so far, you can come with the Madi from Ana, wa Nahnu, wa Huwa, wa Hiya, wa Antuma, wa all of them. That's a great thing to learn in Arabic. It's the basic fundamentals of learning Arabic. These are the beneficial fundamentals in learning Arabic. These are the fundamentals. You are with us online. These are the basic fundamentals. Tayyib. Muhammad said, let's explain it one more time, and that's our job. Tayyib. Listen up to me. Listen up. The word is kana yakunu. Like dhahaba yadhhabu. It's kana yakunu. Na'am. So when you put a nun in this one at the end of the word, you're going to say yadhhabana. You can put a sukoon on the ba. If the word is taraka, you're going to say yaturukna. You can put a sukoon on the end of the original word. You're going to say yalbasna. Yalbasna. You're going to put a sukoon at the end of the word. So in here it's kana yakunu. We're going to say yakun. We're going to put a sukoon on that noon. When we put a sukoon on that noon, we have two sukoons. We have a sukoon on that noon, but there's a sukoon on that wow. That wow has a sukoon on it. And in Arabic, we cannot have two sukoons that come together, except with some minor exceptions, like the end of a word, like khubz, if you stop at the end of a sentence, like khubz. But really it's khubzun or khubzan or khubzin. So now that we have these two sukoons, we have to get rid of one of them. So we're going to get rid of the wow. We're going to get rid of the wow. There's no more wow. The wow dropped. Now, instead of writing two noons, we're going to write them together and just put a shadda. Because a shadda is an expression of two of the same exact letters. The first one is sakin with a sukoon, and the other one is mutaharrik with a fatha, or a kasra, or a dhamma. Is it understood? Inshallah, it's understood. Nobody be inconvenienced to ask, can you explain that one more time? Not in my class. You have to understand 100% of the class. And when we were in Yemen, people were just so happy to understand like 6% of the class. Like 60%? That class is not on your level. So they will come back, the sheikh was dropping it. The sheikh, like, they didn't say he wasn't dropping anything. You just didn't understand what he was saying. He was dropping it. He was dropping it. He was dropping. He just explained the simple thing, and they was like, woof. He was dropping. He didn't understand. He didn't say anything. He just explained the lesson. And some others get bored. They go to the class and they understand like 95%. That's not for me, man. I want something hard. No, take the one that you understand 95%. That's you. That's you. Now, you have to understand everything in class, or you're with us online. So if you open up like a tape of an old recording of Uthaymeen, you understand 60%, stop. That's not for you. Can you imagine he's doing Wasatiyah? I understood some of it. Names of Allah, descriptions of Allah. Man, understand something wrong. Stay in your place. Stay in your lane. Slow your roll. Stay in your lane. Go back, study a little bit more. You get there. There's no problem with just listening, but don't think like you're going to study every 60 classes like that and you understand just a part of it. Nah, don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. So let's finish up. Kana yakunna, raja yarujuna, Look at this here. Y'all pardon me for digressing. Look at this. Look at this. It says, Hum yarujuna wa hunna yarujuna. Y'all pardon me. I have to digress into this. We got to dissect this. We have to dissect this. Okay, listen up closely. Hum yarujuna, hunna yarujuna. Hum yarujuna, the verb is kana yaruju. It was yaruju. Now for whom, we have to add a wow and a noon, right? Yadhabuna, we add a wow and a noon. Yata'allamuna, we add a wow and a noon. In fact, the word is yaruju already has a wow in it. Huwa yaruju, ana aruju, anta taruju, nahnu naruju. It already has a wow in the original letter. Now, when we add a wow and a noon, we have two wows. Both of them have a sukoon. We're going to get rid of the wow from the original word. Na'am. So now we have yarujuna. That wow there is wow jama'a. That wow there is wow jama'a, yarujuna. Amma hunna yarujuna is just like yadhabana. We put a sukoon on the last word and added a noon. That's noon and niswa there. That noon is noon and niswa. And that's the original word, like yadhabana. That wow is the original wow. That wow is the original wow. We didn't change anything. We just added a noon. But when it was hum yarujuna, we added a wow and a noon, and we got of the original wow. Yeah, Ashfaq, you with me? Yeah, Isa, you with me? Brothers and sisters online. Aina antum as-sarfiyun. Aina antum as-sarfiyun. Nah, but Arabic is Lavib. I'm sorry. This is la ilaha illallah. Hada, mashallah. So there's some places in the Quran like that. In Surah to Yusuf, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says about Yusuf, Rabbi sijnu ahabbu ilayya mimma yad'unani ilay. Prison is more beloved to me, mimma, what they yad'unani ilay. When all of these women, it was not just one woman calling them to indecency, calling mimma yad'una. It's not whom yad'una, it's hunna yad'una. For those who understood that, Yusuf and Surah to Yusuf, he said, Rabbi sijnu, sijnu is more beloved to me from what they're calling me to. It's talking about women. He says yad'una. When you say yad'una, you can say hum yad'una and hunna yad'una. Now, but hunna yad'una, they took the word yad'u and they just added a noon to it. Now, and this shows that it wasn't just that one woman calling him to sin. Now all those women she invited out to her little house to eat and her little get together, all of them were calling him to sin. Ya Yusuf alayhi salatu wassalam, batal, rajul, shuja', rajul kull al-rajul, rajul kull al-rajul. Tayyib ya ikwa, we're going to stop here and we're going to finish it off tomorrow because the time has gone. You all pardon me for digressing. Inshallah, we're going to stop here. You all look over this. And tomorrow we're going to move on to these Jumla Mufida. Okay, I'm going to put you all to the test. Okay, now let's look at the verbs that we have. When you have two more left, that's what antuma. What we got left? I'm sorry. Antunna wa antuma. Antunna wa antuma. Okay, so now tomorrow you'll have from the conjugation. We're going to do it in order from first person, second person, third person. Okay. You have ana wa nahnu. That's first person. Then we're going to do third person. We're going to do huwa, wa hiya, wa hum, wa hunna, wa huma. Huma is on two. Na'am. We're going to look at it tomorrow. But be prepared to get tested. We have huwa, wa hiya, wa hum, wa hunna, and huma. Na'am. Then you have anta, wa anti, wa antum. All right, I'm going to give you a verb. You got to conjugate them all. Again, we have ana wa nahnu. Then you have huwa, hiya, hum, hunna, and huma. Huma is going to be on two categories. Look through this and get it. And then we're going to have anta, anti, antum. The last chapter, we're going to study it later on down the road. It's for Antunna wa Antuma. So we're going to go over these verbs tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to go over these verbs. Be prepared to read the end of the story tomorrow. When you say, Ahum yahfazna al-Quran, be prepared to read that little part there and be prepared to conjugate the verbs. I'm going to give you a verb, taraka. You're going to go, ana atruku, nahnu natruku, huwa yatruku, hiya tatruku, hum yatrukun, hunna yatrukna, huma yatrukani, wa huma tatrukani. Anta tatruk, anti tatrukina, wa antum tatrukuna. Amal. You understand? Harun, it's clear. We're going to stop here. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. We had a good class today. This is important. This stuff is very important, يا إخوة. بارك الله فيكم. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. كيف حالك؟ How you doing?
Do we do the memorization of the second page?
No, if you want to. We have to move on. We have to move on. I don't want the people to lose these conjugations. This is more important that we get the conjugation. So they just read it, but no stuttering. Inshallah.
I'm sorry.